So the purpose of this video is to show you how to fill out a digital TMS office referral. I'm going to go ahead and fill out a test copy just because I don't want to send an actual email to the administrator. So in this case, it's going to ask you the first question, which is initial staff incident report or administrative response. If you are filling out a incident report for a student, then it would be initial staff incident report. Then you hit next. The next portion is going to be all about the incident information. It's going to start off with asking you for your email. This is the one that they're going to communicate with you with. Referring staff, so that would be you. The student's last and first name. The student grade. The incident date, so when did the incident occur? Doesn't have to be the date you're writing it. It can be like a previous date. Incident time. This can be a specific time or it can be just the period. So I'm just going to put period 1. Incident location. So this is just where did the incident occur. Would you consider this a minor or major behavior issue? It's going to give you a list of minor behaviors and major behaviors, so you can go ahead and look at that before you decide. In this case, I'm just going to put it was a minor. If you're just really not sure, or if you think it's like in the middle of the two, you can go ahead and put that in the other. So is it a minor behavior? I'm going to put this at defiance and disrespect. If this is a major behavior issue, so it's going to ask you to check off all the things that are considered a major behavior issue with this incident. If it is not a major behavior, it's going to say this is not a major behavior issue. Description of the incident. This is just the details of what happened. They want you to provide as much detail as possible, so that way when they sit down with the student, they have a better idea of what happened. So I'm just going to put yelled at a teacher, just make it simple. Were any others involved in the incident? This can be a substitute, peers, staff, anybody that was there that was involved as well. Perceived motivation. So why do you think the student did what they did? In this case, I'm going to put adult attention and to obtain peer attention. Teacher actions. So this is just what did you do before you wrote a referral. Most people, referral is their last resort, so it's just what have you done prior. So that way the office knows what they're dealing with. So I'm going to say warning to student, conference with student, and parent contact. Are you issuing a class suspension? So if you decide to issue a class suspension, you could do that through this referral. You would pick whether you're giving a 1-day suspension, a 2-day, and then if you are not issuing one, you can just put, I'm not issuing one. Parent contact method. You are required to contact the parents when you write a referral. It's going to say email, phone, or if you called and they did not pick up, you're going to go ahead and just put left voicemail. So I'm going to put email. The date be the date of when you contacted them. Notes regarding parent contact. This is just if, let's say, you're writing a referral in the morning, but you don't have time to contact the parents till after school. You can go ahead and put that in this section. So you can just say, I plan on contacting them after school. In this case, I'm going to put NA. Is there any additional information that administrators should know about this incident? No. Then next, and then you would go ahead and hit submit. And then what it would do is it would go ahead and send all of the information that the administrator needs to the administrator. They would get an email, and I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. It's going to take a few minutes to show up right here. So once that shows up, I'm going to go ahead and show you the next part, which is how does the administrator deal with it. So this is the email that you would get. Or that the administration would get, sorry. And what it has is it has the URL for your form, and it has all the information that you that's needed for the principal to deal with it, or the vice principal. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight the form, and I'm going to open up the form in a different window. So this part is how the administration responds to the teacher. So I'm going to click Administrative Response, then Next. The administrator will pick all of the actions that they took to deal with the student's behavior. So I'm going to put conference with student, detention, and restorative reflection. In school, suspension date, this is just if they decided to suspend, they would tell you the date. If not, they're just going to put NA. Class suspension by teacher date. So this is if you class suspended. In this case, we did not. Administrative comments to referring staff. So this is just if they feel like there's anything that you should know more than what's already been said. So I'm going to put NA. And then administrative notes, that's for their own records, NA. And was the issue addressed? I'm going to put yes, and then I'm going to put the password for this copy. I think it's that. Nope. There we go. So what would happen next is the teacher would get an email, and it would just say, this is how administration dealt with the issue. This is the consequences that were laid out for the student, and it just really opens up the line of communication between admin and teacher. So hopefully this video shows you how to fill out an office referral. Thank you for listening, and if you have any other questions, please use the form that's located in the TMS Google Forms website.